The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
Good morning, afternoon, and good night, everybody. That's been What's the Script. See you next week. Getting on, this is the start. That's us back after a 2-week holiday there. I hope you all enjoyed your Easter. What about you, Craig? Did you enjoy your Easter? Well, in fact, I did. You enjoyed your Easter.
Oh, had such an Easter. That was brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant. As you know, I was away for a week with the boys to the caravan, and then I had the boys for the next week because they were off school. It was just great, mate. Memories made. What about you? What you got up to?
Oh, thanks. Alcohol, sunshine, battling the hay fever, and any our fellow hay fever people out there, stay strong. It's nearly over. Tell you, man, felt like fucking my eyeballs had crabs. It was unreal, man. But
I know.
Aye,
we've all been fucking hot with it, but our Paul, our father in the work, he's
I know.
took it right bad, didn't he? He looks as if he's been fucking getting his eye baths in vinegar.
Aye, fucking, it looked like a POW in fucking Rambo.
Well, bits him fall off.
That's a wee shout out to you there, fella. There you go, son.
Papa!
Aye.
It's cool to
Aye.
call him Fader. He's only fucking, 3-year-old on me. Jesus Christ.
Aye. I know. Oh, such as the bands. But aye, What's the Script is back, ready to get another review. But again, cheers to Higme. It's just went right in my head there. I'm trying to remember the name of the song, because they just released a new song there. I did.
Aye, they did. I'm
Quaint.
not bailing you.
No, I know. But anyway, aye. Cheers to Quaint for my intro again. But I've got a new song out and it's smashing. Get out there and listen to it. Again, I've not seen any gigs announced yet, but come on, mate. Need to get a night out, man. Need to get a night out sorted. We need to go and quantify ourselves.
Definitely.
Aye. And again, cheers to Native Origins for my partner in crime. It's coming, people. It's coming. Just be patient. Just be patient.
It's like a night on a night on the bones when you're full of Charlie. It's coming. Just be patient, hen. Come on.
Why is it so wee? Fuck up, you. But I shout out to my boys at Seismic again. Not sure what I've done recently because I've been on it. James was away to Italia and taking in some football.
I was just walking about Milan going like that. People, hey, Babri Booby. Hey, Babri Booby.
Some gabagool.
He went to San Siro, didn't he, mate? Looked brilliant.
Yeah.
Looked fucking fantastic.
Always looks impressive at San Siro. It's a shame they're going to bulldoze it, but
I know it was on my bucket list, but I think I'm running out of time. Because as it's getting poked down, isn't it?
Aye, they're getting rid of it. I think it was building a new stadium. But hey ho, that's between them and their god. And talk about gods and all. The short time we've been away, the Pope has also moved on. You know what I mean? So I don't know where that sits for you, but carry on, do your thing.
It's obviously not our side of Christianity, but listen, it's never nice to see
it. He was still a Christian. Christian.
There's a lot of things to a lot of people. And I tell you what, his entourage in the Catholic Church in the Vatican done fucking brilliant to get him out on Easter Sunday. I don't know what they pumped him fully, but I want some of that shit.
I know, man. Fucking, I was out last night here. Have some of the Pope's juice. What? But enough about what's happening in Easter and all that. And what have you been filling your eyeballs with? What have been your ocular delights this weather? Because it may
Um,
be a hefty list.
it was a hefty list, but I have cut it right down, and I'll give you the bare bones. Some of the things, some of the things that I watched in the caravan when the boys were in their beds sleeping or playing with their tablets was the Evil Dead 2, Evil Dead 2013, Evil Dead 2023. I went right down a fucking path when I was in the caravan at night time. And then other things with them like A Bug's Life and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 1 and 2 and stuff like that. Other things I've been watching, I went to pictures and I've seen the Minecraft movie. I went and seen Sinners and Novocaine. They were all brilliant. Minecraft movie was a poor man's Jumanji remake, more for the wins. So, but it was fine. It was absolutely fine. I finished season 2 of 1923, which was a strong finish after being a bit mundane. Pink Floyd The Wall, because it's fucking smashing. Daredevil Born Again, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Get it watched, people. Are great. Beautifully written. Great acting. Smashing. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2023 animated movie, which is fantastic. Big Hero 6 again, because we love it. Captain America, The First Avenger, Captain America, Winter Soldier, Captain America, Civil War. I watched the Alto Nights, which is that Robert De Niro true story gangster remake, true story gangster film on Netflix, which was all right. Just much ado about nothing, and just seemed like a lot of old people kidding on their gangsters, you know what I mean? But fair dues. And the last couple that I watched was I'm rewatching Last of Us season 1 so that I can kind of bust season 2 in its entirety. And Very Bad Things I watched the other day, which is a great film. So funny. Dark comedy, which is really good. But apart from that, mate, what about yourself? You been up to?
Oh, mate, I turned into a mad Disney cinephobe, man. I mean, it started adult and just went into fucking. We'll get to it. So I watched The Town. I watched The Core. I watched Naked Gun, 33 and a third, The Final Insult. It's fucking tremendous, by the way. Place Beyond the Pines, John Q, Spencer Confidential, Knives Out, John Carter, Avatar 1 and 2, just to make sure the both of them are shite. Treasure Planet, Toy Story 3 and 4, Wreck-It Ralph 1 and 2, Wall-E, Monsters University, Monsters Inc., The Incredibles 1 and 2. So, mine's went from very adult, serious to I like the pretty colours.
Aye, Pixar heavy. You're watching my boys' playlist there. That's brilliant, man.
Just lying there like that. It's good.
Elastic Girl.
I know. Fucking. There was one I was watching, I was hungover and it nearly got me. In fact, I think it was Wally. I think it was Wally. See the bit when you think wee Wally's dead. You're like that. He's a wee robot.
Aye.
He's a wee robot.
It's like Short Circuit 2, innit, man? You're like, no! Eva. That's fuck. I love that film so much.
But, aye. Yeah. By the way, you say you went to see Sinners. I'm seeing a lot of rumblings about it online. How it's film of the year and all this shit.
I can totally well, I'm trying to think of what else I've seen this year. What have I seen this year? It's up there. It's definitely the best so far. I think it's amazing. I went into it kind of half blind. I didn't know anything about it. I just know Michael B. Jordan was playing a double part. And that was basically all I knew. And you know the synopsis of it anyway, ain't you?
Aye.
Well, spoilers. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but I'll give away the synopsis to people. It's a brilliant film set in like the Deep South in the 30s and all that. And the story is fantastic on its, and then vampires appear. Do you know the film would have been fantastic as it was gone? The vampires just made it even better. It's a cross between, as I say to you, Dusk to Dawn and
Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights, but it's in the deep south, in the bayou. You know what I mean? The music's brilliant, mate. The music all the way through it is fucking tremendous. The story's tremendous. The acting's tremendous. And then vampires come, and that's tremendous. So if you've, I implore you to get a cinema ticket and go and see it in the big screen. Don't be waiting for the stream. Don't be waiting for a fucking Fire Stick showing it or watching it on a laptop. Get it, go and see it. It's amazing.
Aye. That's much like I've seen online. Everybody's praising it and all that, so it's got me curious. It's piqued my interest. Well, I'll watch that anyway. But because I don't mind Michael B. Jordan, and I don't mind that other boy. What's his name? Jack something?
O'Connell.
Aye, I don't mind him.
He's fantastic. Absolutely fucking brilliant. I didn't even know he was English. You know, I did.
Aye. And when I say I don't mind him, I mean, means I enjoy the boy.
I enjoy him very much. Do you know who else I enjoy in it as well? The last year it was the Harvey Bumblebee.
Aye.
She's in it and she's great. But they're all great. Everybody in it's great. I don't want to say anything about it. Just Chris, get on a bus, have a wee day out to yourself, get some lunch, go to the cinema, make a wee day. You'll be glad you did.
In a bulbo.
Go yourself, get a wee bag of sweeties and all that. And they can't annoy you. Amazing. I'm going to go back and see it actually next week. But I'm going to see Revenge of the Sith on Monday night, 20th anniversary. And on Thursday, what am I going to see on Thursday? Is it Accountant 2? Might be the Accountant 2.
It's a possibility there. Possibility.
It's in my wee wallet there. Let me check that out. Thunderbolts. No, I'm going to see Thunderbolts. And then I'll go and see Accountant 2. And I'll go and see Sinners again because it was fantastic.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Cineworld. You could be getting my pennies if you hadn't shut that place down.
No. It's Odin Lux. Odin Lux all the way. Big comfy reclining chairs, little tables, and they cunt beside you if you can help
it. Just lying there, legs akimbo, like, yes, this pleases me.
Aye, shoes off, mate. Fucking love it.
Shoes off, cock out. Like, here you. But talking about Sinners, the film at the end of the day is also about technically sinners, but they're innocent. My Cousin Vinny, released in 1992, a very good year.
That's for you.
A very good year. I go to see it outside for the first time. We went, oh, it's fucking cold out here.
In the words of Bruce Willis and Look Who's Talking. Put me back in.
But apart from the future king being born, what else happened in 1992, sir?
You're the future king, aye. Fuck's sake. A lot was happening, Foxy. We have done a 1992 film before, so some of these might be the same, some of them might not be. There was the LA riots, which resulted in 53 deaths and over $1 billion in damages. So that happened. Hurricane Andrew in Florida became the costliest tropical cyclone on record at the time. There you go. So obviously it's been better since, but I don't know by what. There was also a Chicago flood. It costing $2 billion in damage. I don't remember that, a Chicago flood. I didn't even know Chicago had water in it. Know that way?
Yeah, I remember the Chicago fire. I've heard that said enough time. But...
Yeah, but there you go, flood. And we also had the Olympics in Barcelona, or Barcelona, if you're no Spanish. And I think that was the Olympics, if I remember. Offhand, that Linford Christie became the gold medal lunchbox. You know what I mean? I think that was that one. So there was that. Yeah. But you could go to the cinema back in the day. You could go to the picture house and you could watch such films as The Bodyguard. Good film, great soundtrack. Cuffs. Do you remember Cuffs? Kuffs. Sure. I didn't remember it, but I wrote it down anyway. The absolute monstrosity that was Stop or My Mum Will Shoot. It's horrible, that film. Absolutely horrible. Lethal Weapon 3, which we enjoy. That was it.
Yeah.
That was a good one. Home Alone 2. So I remember definitely went to pictures to see that with mum, dad, and my brother. Went to see that. It was a great film.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer it to Home Alone 1, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Medicine Man. Another good film. It was out there. And one of my ultimate all-time favourites, Wayne's World. That hut is, which I can recite everybody's line in that film, script for script. Or everybody's line, word for word, I should say. So there we go. Some good films there. There was a lot more high-profile ones, but I think we'd already divulged them and passed things goodbye. Music-wise, you could go to HMV, Virgin, W.H. Smith, John Menzies, Missing Records, and you could pick up singles in CD or cassette form. I'm sure you could still do in 1992. One of them was Jump by Criss Cross. Oh my God, that was fucking harsh. Achy Breaky Heart by Billy Ray Cyrus, which is an absolute classic, a banger. And it was a good year for Billy Ray Cyrus, which we'll come on to. Rhythm as a Dancer by Snap, absolute fucking anthem of our times. Jump Around by House of Pain, which you and I love, don't we, mate? Because we pack it up, we pack it in, and then we let it begin every day. We do. Another one we've been talking about recently, or in the recent past, Stay by Shakespeare's Sister. And a rock classic, Let's Get Rocked by Def Leppard. An absolutely fantastic British rock band who, through the face of adversity, are still going.
Aye. You can't whack it. You can't whack. I actually thought it would have been more rape tunes on there. There was, mate, but again, I think we've done a few. So, just as much as the Def Leppard are still going, some people aren't still going, who succumbed to the big guy in the black cloak and the jaggy scythe, and they were Marlene Dietrich, famous actress, Chuck Connors, famous actor. You might not have heard him, but see when you see his face, you're like, oh, that guy with a big jaw. I know him. He's been in a lot of things. British comedy legend, Benny Hill, he died. Didn't remember. I know he was dead, but I didn't think it was that long ago. And the legendary country singer, Roger Miller, went back to the old bayou for the last time, I think. So there we go. I'll just leave it there for deaths and then quickly morph onto some kind of high-profile births in 1992. The future king, Chris Ness, he was born. He came out the womb there. That's to be a top hat. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Hello, my darling girl. I like the alien. What was that in? Family Guy skit, wasn't it?
A frog or something, maybe? Aye.
That's another one. But aye. Me and Chris Graff and Tangent. It's no like, is it? So another person that was born was Mavy Wavy from Hotel Transylvania, Selena Gomez. Cardi B, she was born. Neymar Jr., he came out, didn't keep it uppy, came out the fanny, keeping up a wee boy. And he kept falling, and that's what he got his diving for. And as I was saying there about Billy Ray Cyrus, it was a good year for him. #1 hit for many, many weeks. And his wife gave birth to a wee lassie called Miley Cyrus. She was farted out, and she's doing well for herself. I like her. I like Miley Cyrus. She doesn't hold back. She comes in like a wrecking ball, like a wrecking ball. And Demi Lovato, she was born, whose music I don't hate. I don't fucking go out and buy it, but she's nice to look at, that lassie, Demi Lovato.
I'll tell you right now, mate, there was a lot of beautiful babies in 1992.
Oh, he says, combing his hair, looking in the mirror. Fuck you. Jesus.
One swept and interesting.
Aye. And lastly, as a little addition to what happened in this year, it was the 64th Academy Oscars that year. And one of the films that we covered many, many moons ago, you can find it in our vast body of work from our back catalogue, Silence of the Lambs, cleaned up that year, mate. It won Best Picture, obviously, Best Director, Jonathan Demme, Best Actor, Sir Anthony Hopkins, and Best Actress, Jodie Foster. So it was a magical Oscars that day. Special mention for our pal Jack Palance. He won Best Supporting Actor in City Slickers. So he did. And just to be sexually correct, Best Supporting Actress was Mercedes Ruehl for The Fisher King, which I know I've heard of, but I've never seen.
I don't think I've seen that either.
And that, mate, was 1992.
Oh, in a nutshell. A big nutshell, but a nutshell all the same. Aye. 92, it was a place to be, I'm telling you. That's when the world started, mate. It's when it started.
It was a great year, mate. It was a personal memory I know. It was a great year because Rhythm as a Dancer was never off. Rangers were just going into 5 in a row, their best season ever, where they were robbed in Marseille at the fucking Champions League final. You know what I mean? That was great.
Aye. And I was allowed to shit where I want and pee where I want and do what I want.
Suckle from mama's milk.
What's that? Sat up his back now. I don't know. It could be the turnip and cabbage that we fed him. Oh,
look at little Chris just hanging off the titty. Every time you see that baby, it's hanging off titty.
Aye. But also in 1992, my cousin Vinny. He's a wee quick rundown of the synopsis, sir.
Synopsis very quickly of My Cousin Vinny. Vinny, an inexperienced lawyer, steps in to defend his cousin Billy and his friend Stan in his first ever trial after they are wrongly accused of murdering a convenience store owner.
There you go. It's very, very to the point. Very to the point. Aye. Again, anybody that's not seen this, it's a joy to watch. Comedy film, smashing, and judging by its budget and when it brought back in, it made money. But again, I don't know if it's deemed enough money to be uber successful, but the numbers I've got here, £11 million budget, well, dollar budget, and brought in 64 million. So,
500% markup, that'll do me.
Exactly. But you know how it is. People are like, you know what I mean?
Actually, I forgot to write that the numbers down. I'm very surprised at that. I think that's a fucking fabulous return for that budget.
That's it. That's it. But you know how it is now. See if it's fucking in the like a double-digit budget. If it doesn't make back a treble budget, it's fucking. That's obviously didn't do it well. Like fuck off. But hell, director Jonathan Lynn, and the film was written by Dale Launer, who can be accredited to a lot of the carry on in this film, as we'll get to as well at some point. A wee rundown of the cast for you is Joe Pesci, Marissa Tomei, who's smashing. Ralph, I always say his second name wrong. Is it Ralph Macchio?
That's right. That's it.
Aye, good. Mitchell Whitfield, Fred Gwynne, Lane Smith, Austin Pendleton, Bruce McGill, Maury Culkin, Pauline Myers, Raina Sheen, James Rayburn, and Chris Ellis. That's your main players in this. So, I mean, Joe Pesci goes without saying that.
Aye, it does.
I mean, this is a very Joe Pesci character.
Aye. He's brilliant.
Like you were talking about that Alto Nights, and you were saying there was a part that was just made for Joe Pesci. This just seems to be a part made for Joe Pesci.
100%. He's a great comedy actor. He's also a scary wee bastard, as we know, in Goodfellas and Casino. But comedy acting wise, I think him in Home Alone, brilliant, right? This, and then as Leo gets in the Lethal Weapon franchise, he's fucking awesome. You guys awesome.
Aye.
But this is his pinnacle for me.
Well, I'm saying that because the apparently first choice to play Vinny was Robert De Niro. And I mean, I know he's done comedies later on in his career, know what I mean? But I just couldn't see it at that point in time. Know what I
Mm,
mean? Just plus I don't think it fits either.
no.
Again, it's because you've seen Joe Pesci doing it. You just aye, that's he's made for that part, Vinny, you know what I mean? But
Well, Bobby got his analysed this, didn't he? 1 and 2, so he got his kind of
uh,
comedic thing.
yeah. But also for this film as well, it won an Oscar for the best supporting actress and Marissa, and she's smashing in this, isn't she?
She's awesome, absolutely awesome. I know I went and all that, and she's a beautiful looking woman, but she's a very talented actress, and anything she's ever been in, I've enjoyed. But she plays the New York kind of, she's like a gangster's mall, isn't she? She plays that
Aye.
tremendous. But there's also a lot of heavy one shot dialogue in this that she
Aye,
does flawlessly.
aye, nails it, especially at the end and all that. That's superb. Again, like I says, Dale Launer, the writer for this, he actually he actually took a trip down south to be inspired. You know what I mean? When he was writing this,
Aye.
so see things like the grits and all that, and people being like country bumpkins and all this stuff. It's all inspired by this trip. You know what I mean? It's just fucking. And again, we'll come to that as well when it comes to all the grits and shit like that. In fact, let's talk about grits. I want to talk about grits. What the fuck is grits? What is
I've
it?
no idea. The guy explains it in the film. It's made for corn, soaked in water, and then fried in it. But I don't know what it is. I don't know. But
It's
it looks
just,
like, tastes like. I've no desire to find out.
I don't know, mate. I'm just starting to think now. Is that what William Wallace had in his bowl? Was it? It wasn't salt. It was grits.
That was fucking salt, let me tell you. Don't you worry about that, son. Scotland's made up of 3 parts water, so you need salt to kind of calm that water down.
Oh, aye, definitely. But
I've
it's
no idea what it is. No idea. I never bothered to look into it either. Maybe do that
aye.
now.
'Cause I've had discussions in the past with Americans in regards to what they call a biscuit. No, how they have it at dinner and all that, and they still they couldn't break it down to me.
It's a
What
scone.
what is it? Aye, but it's technically no a scone either.
Aye,
That's
because
where this fell down.
they eat it in a savoury fashion, whereas we eat it with butter and jam. But they dip it into fucking gravy and all that, don't they? Biscuits
Aye.
and gravy.
But that's what they were saying. Well, the ones I was talking to anyway, that's what they were saying. They also have scones, so it wasn't. So I was like, well, what the fuck is it? I went, is it a roll?
No, listen, I'm telling you, it is. Because see, the ingredients, they're the fucking exact same. So it is our scone. It is a scone. So their
Is it?
scones must
Aye.
have something else.
Is this back to the pickle cucumber argument? Oh,
You will lose.
aye. Just so they update you about that, by the way. At what point does a pickled cucumber then become a gherkin? Is it because it's been pickled? Or what? No, I mean, we must know the answer.
And once it's a pickled cucumber, aka a gherkin, has it stopped being a cucumber? Or is it still a cucumber, just in another fashion?
Aye, exactly.
And I'm
That's what I'm
saying
saying.
it's always a cucumber.
Right. The world has to know. People have to know.
And poor Chris get triggered.
Oh, I was definitely triggered. Fuck's sake. For days after, I was just drinking fucking gherkin juice. Just
But you asked a
slamming
good
shots
question.
back.
You asked a good question yesterday. Who came up with the name Gherkin?
Huh?
What is a gherkin? Again, we never looked at it. I'm thinking it sounds fucking German to me.
It does, doesn't it? It's.
Mm.
I think it's just people trying to be fancy.
Aye. And then you've got the Dutch people that speak kind of half German that lived in America, immigrated to America and all that. And the
Sounds
Gherkin,
it.
yeah.
Is that what it comes to? Is it coming from America like the biscuit? like grits. Do we have grits? Is there such a thing as grits here?
No, we've got fucking we've got porridge, haven't we? Don't like that shit either.
Aye, it's again, if anybody actually knows what grits is or tasted grits, let
I
us
tell you
know.
what, see after this, remind me, right? I'm going to go online. I'm going to see if I can get grits, and I'm going to buy them. I'm going to get them fucking shipped to Glasgow, Scotland, and I'm going to eat them on camera and probably throw up on camera and all. Because I'm not cooking them in fucking the way the guy does in this cafe, man. A fucking pound a lard.
Aye, I know, man.
Oh,
It's fucking. Oh, it's. Aye, it's not a bonny cook. It's
probably fucking
actual.
delicious.
I probably, mate. Probably the simple things in life, mate. It's like when you go into TikTok and all that, and you see all the boys down the bayou just making their gumbo and all that. It's fucking smashing, looking. You know what I mean?
Cold
You're like,
fish pie, spit in your eyes, squiddly deo.
they always do that, no?
Hey, Billy Ray, get your ass in here. Mama, why'd they call me Billy Ray? Because I called you after the two folk thought might have been your daddy. Yes, sir.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
Mixed it in a
but,
pot.
but all I say is the Karate Kid's in this, but apparently the director hadn't even seen the Karate Kid and just hired the boy on the back of the videos the agent sent him. So
He's a good looking boy, he's young Ralph Macchio, by the way.
Yeah.
You
have
laughing
you
at
been
criticise
harassed at
no?
work recently?
Aye.
Oh, fuck.
What he says he's the world's best actor, right enough. But it was kind of hot in the late 80s. I don't mean hot looking as I like to bump him, but I mean it was hot property between kind of mid 80s, between fucking between mid 80s and this. He'd done a right good few films and then he went away. He's back now, obviously, doing Cobra Kai, which is great.
And he's in the new Karate Kid that's coming our way very shortly. So
Look forward to that. It's piqued our interest, isn't it?
it looks not bad. That looks not bad. I like Jackie Chan. I want to see many Jackie Chan. He's getting old now, but it's going to make me sad. It's going to make me sad.
He'll bust 100. He will.
Oh aye. Saying that, he's got a lot of injuries. That boy.
Broken everything, isn't he?
Yeah. Another wee bit of staff trivia here, which actually shocks me, knowing that she won the Oscar for this. A studio executive wanted to remove the Mona Lisa character for the movie.
I hope he was roundly fired, taken out to a fucking wood somewhere, shot and buried.
He just apparently he just thought it was a bit much that she was constantly moaning and all this stuff and all that. And I think the writer had to like fight the cause for it. Like, no, listen, there's a point to this. You know what I mean? It's fucking bonkers. I just don't understand it, mate. Don't understand it.
It's angered me.
Aye.
There's like somebody out there, or there was somebody out there breathing and walking about that was a thing. Because this whole film is basically based around their two chemistry and relationship, because it's doesn't work otherwise.
Aye, exactly. I genuinely don't know. Like, see, when I read it last night, I went, I need to write this down because that is fucking. I mean, I don't think there's ever a fucking get it up you than the part that you wanted to remove winning the Oscar. Know what I mean? Like,
listen, 20th Century Fox, if you're listening, and I know you are, like all the major players in the movie business industry listen to Whit's script because we could be found in a lot of places. Not going back here. Listen, I want his fucking name or her name. I want their name. Get it to me. If they're still cutting about, I'm slapping the cunt. That's dense. Fucking dense. Let's take fucking William Wallace character out of Braveheart. Let's do that and all.
It's fucking. Oh, what I say is, mate, just fucking buffoonery at its peak, but like I've also says, executives just seem to fuck things for some reason. But hey ho.
Let the movie makers make the movies, for fuck's sake. Just you provide the cash and then sit back, fucking let them do
That's
their
it.
craft. I mean, see, even this is what now, 33 years old, and it's currently sitting still at a very healthy 7.6 out of 10 on the IMDb and 85% Rotten Tomatoes, which is more like it. So, great film.
That's it, definitely. Mate, what I was just going to say there, like, see, when I was watching it last night, I was kind of, no fearful, but kind of thinking, like, going, oh no, is it going to be aged? And the comedy in it is no aged. It's hilarious. It's the funny bits still fucking land, you know what I mean? Even the kind of, not so much slapstick, but that kind of comedy, you know what I mean? Where it's just fucking, like when Vinny keeps getting woke up with different fucking things through the night, and you're just going, the guy just can't get a break, you know what I mean?
That's one of many running jokes in this film, but they don't run out of steam. They're fucking smashing. It's just great. You're right, mate. I mean, like the misunderstanding between the misunderstanding between Vinny and the judge regarding the two Utes was in fact a real conversation between Joe Pesci and director Jonathan Lynn. Lynn, who's English, at first had a hard time understanding Pesci's pronounced New York accent, and he described that the routine was quite funny, and he put it into the film. So that was great. That's good directing, that, isn't it?
Aye, 100%, mate. Again, I read that myself, and it's probably one of the most quoted parts of the film when people talk about it, know what I mean? In fact, I think it was one of the fucking first things you said to me about that. I like that.
The tool, it's just so good, man.
Aye. Even Hangme, even the judge on this, Fred Gwynne, fantastic, mate. The part he plays, man. It's just see his facials. His skills. See during the trial when Vinny's saying things, and he's just it's fucking brilliant, man.
So good, man. He's a great big actor. He's obviously most famously known for playing Herman Munster in The Munsters in the 60s or something like that. The only other thing I can remember seeing him in, apart from this, was Pet Sematary 2. I think it's one of the most fucking shocking deaths on film. It's his Achilles tendons sliced off, man, so he can fall down. That wee bastard does him in. Oh!
Put the knife down, baby.
Aye, but he's got a fantastic comedic face. That's not to say he looks fucking funny. He acts funny. Anybody that's seen The Munsters fucking knows. All that prosthetic, they can still come across with looks and all that. But in this, his looks is tremendous. He's great.
Aye, very. Well, I say is, man. There's a few times I was just laughing, just see his fucking, just his facial expressions. It's just amazing. Just like even when at the end when he gets Mona Lisa up to and their testimony sort of thing, and he's like, "Yes, I would like to hear this more."
It's fucking good, isn't it? Because even when she goes into a technical ramble, he's moves line opening and all that. It's great, mate.
It's fucking brilliant. Another thing I was again, hats off to Marissa. Her mother was actually an English teacher, right? So see the whole they're from Brooklyn, and it's like the Brooklyn accent and all that they're doing, all that. She was actually from that area, but see, because her mom was an English teacher, she would correct her when she started talking like that as a young lassie. So see, for this, she had to actually put it on, which is fucking, again, kudos to it again. Know what I mean?
Aye, she's great, man. She's really, really good in this. She looks fabulous, I know, man. She's got the big shoulder pads, the big hair and all that, and she's just a lovely looking woman and a great actress. And she's a nice person by all accounts in real life as well.
Yeah. Aye, it messed with me when she was Aunt May. I had weird feelings after that.
Aye. I was saddened, but I was a wee tear in my eye in the cinema when she left that mortal coil, man. Because you didn't think she was. It was just, need to catch my breath. Need to catch my breath. Oh, dear. There's another good bit of trivia. See when Vinny is trying to explain his real name to the judge and knocks over the chess board. That wasn't scripted, but the director kept it in. So kudos to the two actors for doing that, because Vinny just looks at him as if shit. And Big Lynn, the judge, is he acts as if you bastard. It's great. Great, man.
I've been playing that game for 20 years. But talk about the character Vinny, I know. Soon I was watching it last night, I just get heavy Uncle Buck vibes off him.
How so?
Just the very he's been out there, like the way he talks, like comes across and all that, like the kind of the style and all that. See the the clothes he was wearing and stuff like that, I know. It just felt kind of similar to me. You know what I mean? It was just like he's getting into this wee tune, right? And he just pure stones out the same way Uncle Buck stones out in that film. You know what I mean? He goes into these nice wee suburbs and all that, you know what I mean? And it's just, and then he was like, again, it was like an alien. Like, they two characters walking in, they're fucking alien to the surroundings, you know what I mean?
Aye. I get that. Aye. It's like everybody look at them, you don't belong here.
Sorry, man. It's fucking, some of the outfits, Vinny Wells and all, man. Superb, man.
See the director and all, James Lynn, bit of trivia here for you folks. He actually has a law degree. So he insisted when he was filming that the legal proceedings were all realistic. In fact, many attorneys and law professors have praised this film for its accurate description of trial strategy and courtroom procedures, especially with regards to presenting expert witness at a trial. In fact, the film has been screened at some law schools to illustrate courtroom proceedings. That's fucking amazing, isn't it?
Huh? Well, I was going to say that myself. See, although this is a comedy, see the whole trial part. It's as good as any serious film.
Mm-hmm. Well, there you go. That's it. There's the evidence. Imagine going to fucking Harvard, sitting in your lecture theatre one day and a teacher rolling out scenes from My Cousin Vinny.
Aye. If I walked into that class.
If your boy came home for that class and told you, you'd be like, shut up, you fucking imbecile. That's it. You're going to Stanford. You're that shite. Because you speak like a Scottish authoritarianism in America, you know what I mean? Authoritarian.
I love how your boy's at Harvard and he comes back and it's pure schemed at. What are you talking about, you fucking idiot?
Heat! Trousers! Now!
Aye. I just think go to Harvard. I'm doing 12-hour shifts. What buses, you bastard? You're watching my... Come here, you.
Oh, listen, see if we were Joe Bros in America, we'd be called supers.
Aye.
Gonna contact the super. Get that tap fixed, that faucet. Get the faucet.
I know. Again, she's like talking to the Americans, I know. See when I said to them what we were, they went like, oh, all right. And I went, what the fuck's the matter with him? Turns out, your Joe Bro there, the actual, some of them have got guns.
Really?
Me and you could be cutting about like Robocop.
Oh, what a role-playing fucking sky we would have these days. Right, before we start, you're him, I'm that one, right? You're doing this, I'm doing that. But put your safety on this time. Can't have happening what happened to wee Paul, God rest him. Can't have that again. I can't go back to jail.
Cut scene. I'm standing there holding my arm like that, sitting in front of HR like that. So tell me, how did it happen again? Well, we seen a gremlin and the bullet ricocheted. Fuck's sake, man. Fucking standing like two wee boys. Like,
I know. See, when you think about it, HR are like IA in the police force, aren't they?
I know.
There's a thing.
One of my favourite scenes in it. There's a bit of trivia connected to it. Or just observation, really, but during the stuttering scene with the lawyer, if you look in the background, you can see the defendants and Vinny like proper howling and having to hide themselves. Know what I mean? Because it's so good that but again, it's just if you because I'd read that, I was looking for it, know what I mean? So when you see them, they're all fucking heads down, having to turn away, giggling. It's
See that
just
guy
superb, man.
that plays him?
Aye.
She sees walk up to the fucking defendant, all that, just waving at every cunt, all that.
Aye. Aye. It just, it just like, on arms, you know what I mean? Like, oh, he's going up here, he's going to talk the usual jingle that fucking lawyers do and all that, and then it just fucking, it starts, man, you're going, oh, no.
Because Stan, obviously, that's his last. At that moment, Stan's fucking great big hope, and you just see the fucking optimism draining at him, man. You're like, oh, for fuck's sake, this guy's shite.
Aye, I'm getting executed. I mean, just to touch on Stan as well. Will Smith was actually, and technically gone for that role as well. So you could have
Alabama.
Will Smith doing a bit. And that's what I'm saying. That's saying they went like that. Oh, I think we've done Mississippi burning. We don't need any more.
It's a comedy, remember? It's a comedy. We can't have the systemic racism played into it. I took away from it. I'm glad Will was busy.
But there's another thing in the film. It just makes me laugh all the time and all. And it's see the running joke with the guy who like bumped Mona Lisa out of the $200.
Oh.
And see the way he just mind fucks this guy here $200. That just it gets to the point where the guy had no intention of giving him the money. To then he's got the actual money and then he letters him anyway, you know what I mean? It was just it fucking makes me laugh so much, man.
Aye, me too, mate. It was actually going to be one of my favourite scenes. But we'll get to it because it's bigger than that, if you know what I mean.
Aye.
Do you know what a heartening bit of trivia that I liked is, despite the characters clashing in the film, Joe Pesci, who plays Vinny, and Fred Gwynne, who plays Judge Chamberlain Haller, were actually really good friends in real life until Gwynne's passing just a year later, 1993. Like that.
Aye. Didn't know he died that long ago. I mean, I had an inkling that he was no longer with us, but I didn't know he died fucking a year after this. So, I mean, same. You never know when your number's called and all that shit. But we're looking down that road.
Aye, I hope I've never known my number's called. I don't want one of the fucking death sentences off a doctor, you know what I mean? And at the same time, I don't want fucking ran down by a bin lorry either. Why are we talking about this?
I don't know. Let's go to happy places. What was your favourite scenes, mate? Here's some of them. Drop them on me.
Drop them like a bomb on Christopher's testicles so they explode. There's an made up song. It's just fucking random while I scroll looking for my favourite bits. Well, I'll say
favorite
it then
bits?
because...
Is that my testicles?
Aye. Oh, I think about them often. I really do. I pray for them. Because we just mentioned it there about the ongoing joke with the pool hustler. When he eventually gets to hey, look at this, $200. Vinny just Superman punches him. It's fucking brilliant. And it's because not only is it a culmination in that ongoing joke, it's a culmination on how Vinny's day's gone, because he wakes up with a sore neck in the motor. He's late for court. They're stuck in the mud. He falls in the mud. He drops his suit in the mud. And then he's got to get to court, find a new suit. The suit place is shut. Fly punches that guy, gets his £200, and then turns up in court wearing... It's like the wedding suit that the Maitland guy wears in Beetlejuice. It's like a 70s fucking maroon, big collared laugh at a suit in it. So that whole act is fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic.
Mate, it's one I wrote down myself, man, because it's just fucking, like you say, it's just a culmination of events that just all came together in one go. You know what I mean? Because like, it's particularly see the bit where he's in the mud and he fell all over the place, and he goes in and then he's just fucking and fucking flips his suit out into the mud. And just do that bit. That's what I'm talking about. When it's like, it's not just the dialogue in this film; it's the facial expressions and looks. No, I mean it's funny that way. That's what I meant by the. It's not technically slapstick, but it's along the lines.
It's great acting again, because when he says to Lisa, he says, "Lisa, what was in that maroon bag in the trunk?" "Ah, it was your suit, honey. I got it nice and clean. That'd be good for a nice surprise for your first day in court." And his face when she says that says to me, "You fucking idiot! Why did you do that?" But at the same time, he knows he can. He's like, "She tried to do a nice thing. I fucked up." It's brilliant, man. Brilliant.
Wait, that's what I was going to say, man. See just his face. It's just the fucking. It's when somebody does something so fucking stupid and you're just like that. You just stare. You're just fucking.
I do things like that every fucking day. And I know it's going to happen. That's going to fall if I do this. Ere it fell. What a prick. I don't know why.
It's so good, man. One for me, and it'll be in my favourite lines as well, mate. It's the bit where fucking Vinny first goes into the jail when he meets Stan, and Stan thinks he's there to fucking pump him because obviously he's got this thing in his mind. You go to prison, you get raped and all that, and it's just the whole misunderstanding of it, mate. It's so well done, man. But
aye, do you know what? It's great. You're right, mate. I can't say that that's not a brilliant scene because it plants the seed in Stan's mind because he comes in dressed like a wee pimp gangster, and then he gives the guard money like a gangster would do. Just flings 20s at cunts. He's like, he's paid that guard to let him in this cell. Oh, mommy, daddy.
It's so good, man. And that guy who plays half well, Whitfield, I can't remember his first name there. He plays half well, man. He acts that well. Just fucking we talk about it, and it's just it's fucking it's brilliant, man. It's so good.
How you feel? How you feeling about that? I really don't want to do this. But as you say,
but we need to do it.
As you say, we'll get to that with the favourite lines, and you can let us know exactly what the dialogue was. Another favourite bit of mine. Again, the running joke of the Vinny can't get a sleep because everywhere he stays, something wakes him up at back at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and it goes for steam whistle to a pig farm right across the road to a thunderous train, and then when he's out in the woods away from everything, it's the woodland animals. Great.
Aye.
And then that's caveated by him getting contempt again as he gets all the way through this film and saying to Lisa, "No, don't bail me out. I'm going to sleep in prison." And then you see him lying in the morning having a great sleep, even though all hell's breaking loose in the prison. It's great, man.
A prison riot, know what I mean? It's fucking brilliant, man. Because I was killing myself laughing and all, mate. See the bit he's in the cabin, and it's the owl that fucking screeches. And he's just like, what the fuck is that? He's out with a gun, out in his smalls, put his leather jacket on, he's like, bang, bang, just shooting into the fucking wilderness. It's just nuts.
Aye, with the biggest pair of high tops ever, man. And after he's unloaded the gun, has to do that bit. Look, I'm all right, I'm cool. Dealt with that shit.
And then he still ends up sleeping in the motor anyway.
Aye. Exactly, which leads to that fucking thing I've just said, you know what I mean? He's another one of yours, mate.
Oh, mate, it's got to be the lawyer. See the lawyer when he starts stuttering, mate. It fucking near-ended me. Because it's just, like you say, the setup's already there. I mean, the guy gets up so uber confident. You know what I mean? He pats Stan on the shoulder like, don't worry, lad. You're sorted. You're in my hands, mate. Walks there, swaggers there. Just goes, you're going, the flip. Everybody's that. And it's so bad, the starter into it. And mate, it's fucking, it just keeps going and going, and you just, obviously, the boy Stan, like he says, the confidence just drains out of him to the point he's just covering his mouth just in pure shock. Like, oh my God, I'm going to the electric chair.
Exactly, because the stutter actually accentuates as well how bad a lawyer he is. As well, it just prolongs the fucking agony. We were just trying to get that guy about I notice here you're wearing glasses and all that. Yes, can you hold them up to the jury? Were you wearing the glasses that day and all that? How could you possibly see? They're reading glasses. It just looks at him. No more questions.
Nice.
You bastard. And then back to his desk.
And it's when he sits down and we stand, and he goes, what the hell was that? And he goes, what? Well, I thought I'd done quite well. And he went, you think you've done well? And he went, well, I'm getting better. Where the chair finish, you bastard?
Aye. It leads on perfectly to one of my favourite bits, and it's when Vinny starts slaying it in court. Because right after that, it's when Vinny starts getting wins, you know what I mean? And obviously Stan jumps out and I want this guy. It's great, man, because Vinny's starting to do his homework. He's Lisa's wee pink camera out taking photos and all that kind of stuff. And it's great. It's great to see him. Aye, you're good, mate. You're good. You're a good lawyer. You were built for this. That judge way back in the day was right.
Getting your kudos, know what I mean? Don't judge a book by its cover and all that stuff. You're right, mate. It's get the wins. And I get that again. That's what I say. Let's see how this is a comedy film, but see the actual court aspect of it. It's smashing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's not like you go, oh, it's fucking. There's going to be something like Naked Gun's going to hurt him here and that will get them out it and all that. No, there's real method and intelligence into getting these boys off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So,
exactly.
And I mean, at least like you say, that it leads into one of my favourite scenes on. It's just the end. See where obviously he solved it to get these boys off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he gets Mona Lisa up and she just rattles off all these fucking details and all that about how it couldn't have been this car and blah, blah, but at the start, the prosecution's got her on the stand and he's just like belittling her. What is it you do? Oh, my hairdresser. Well, I'm out of work hairdresser, and he's like that. I think we'll let her talk to you. Yeah, why you're in? Know what I mean? And then it's the fucking drop the hammer.
Aye.
It's fucking brilliant, man.
And when he tries to discredit her knowledge, it doesn't matter if he did mean it as a trick question or he really didn't know. Do you know what I mean? And thought she was wrong. She just fucking shuts him down so perfectly and technically. And that's, again, one of the great one-shot dialogue deliveries. Because it's all one remembering dialogue that thing where you've got to act it and all. And their acting's brilliant, man. She's just talking to the judge and talking to him and then talking to the jury and delivering this like she does know it and know. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking great, man.
Aye. And like I say, it's not just fucking and then we went and then something like that, mate. It was like fucking proper details for why fucking there you go, mate. I've watched it, mate, and I fucking don't know what she's talking about. I'm talking about simpleton words, know what I mean? Know what I mean? It's just, mate, it's superb, mate. And like you say, just the way she delivers it and all. Like a fucking, it's like a SmackDown moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like, take that, you fucking bam.
Aye. And then after that, when obviously Vinny's talking to her and she proves that it wasn't the boys by the tyres and all that kind of stuff.
Mm.
The great thing about that is Vinny and hers foreplay talk. Because we see it earlier in the film talking about the faucet, didn't we? Which is great as well. He's just reading the book, looking at the fucking tap drip and all that. Is there a drip eye here and there? And the back and forth starts. And then they get all heated up talking about fucking, this is a signature 5, number 1, 257, torque wrench, which requires fucking 3 pounds of torque. And then he's asking her again, trying to well, how do you know this? And how did you know?
Right.
And it's great. That's brilliant, mate.
That's it. It's the way he leads her into it as well. Is that does the defence's case hold water? Know what I mean? And she's just like, know what I mean? It doesn't like because again, like, he knows she's going to see it. Know what I mean? It
Mm-hmm.
just doesn't gear it. He was like, yeah, what do you see? Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because at this point, I know they've fell out. Know what I mean? And it's also his way of kind of making up for what he's been out because he was a wank. Know what I mean?
Aye.
But it's fucking smashing, mate. It's a
She's a bastard to her that bit when he's in the diner. Oh, you've cracked the case. There it is. And it's him coming out the shower, the 40s and all that. You're like, you're being a prick, Vinny. It's funny as fuck. It's still funny as fuck. Even though her wee heart's breaking, getting belittled. It's funny. It's that photo of him coming out the shower. Fucking mental.
Aye, man. It's funny, man. It's fucking great.
But see that as well, mate. The whole end bit when she proves it. It's great writing because they bring back one bit of evidence they might not have known, or one bit of thing they might not have known about had they not been in Alabama. And it's when the mechanics on their arrival says, "You've got mud in your tyres," and the two of them never heard of that before. And she says, "No, I've never heard of that." And he goes, "Oh, she's heard of everything. She's never heard of that." That's probably the saving. But if they didn't know about mud in their tyres, they might not have known about that. So that was great.
Aye. Just brilliant, mate. Brilliant. The other ones I've already wrote down. You said, mate, the brown suit fucking kills me every time. Because the judge is like, are you mocking me in my court? And he's like, you asked me to wear a suit. This is the only suit I can get. You know what I mean? It's just fucking.
And he's fed up, isn't he? Because he's fed up and like, oh, there's a fucking surprise.
Sleep deprivation and fucking just everything, man, just all boiling up, man, just superb. Brilliant, man.
Aye. Well, one last one for me is the initial arrest and conviction. Stan and Bill. And the way it's written and the way it's acted is great because they don't know they're getting tried for murder. They think it's a can of tuna that he put in his pocket by mistake. And it's obviously leading up to, get out the car, put your heads there. And they're like, they're serious down here. They really are serious down here. And then they're talking about giving him the chair. And Ralph Macchio just laughs. Aye, electric chair. Good one. It's just, no clue. Brilliant, man.
Fucking amazing. It's again, because we've not even really spoke about the opening to this, but it's just that is funny in itself. Like you've got literally get these two. But again, it's like the mix up in the language sort of thing. Know what I mean? Think you mean one thing, and like you just confessed to murder. Why did you shoot him? Like, what?
See, America, it's mental in it. It's like they're all the same country, but see when you cross into another state, it must just be like going to another country. Every one of them's different, isn't they, man?
That's it. It's nuts. It's a continent, isn't it? But
that's fucking North America.
Yeah, but we've done the scenes, mate. What's your favourite lines? Because I reckon they're going to mirror some of the scenes, aren't they?
Aye. I mean, a lot of them's heavy dialogue, so didn't write them down, obviously, but bullet points, like I said there about the arrest, when the penny drops and Bill just goes, I shot the clock. You shot the clock. I shot the clock. He's just fucking realised, I shot the clock. But the Alabama use it as evidence against him because they don't see him questioning it. They just think he's going, I shot the clock. I admit it. Know what I mean? But it's funny, man, when the penny just drops on that.
Nice. Fucking pure Scooby-Doo moment, innit? What? Yikes.
Aye. And I'll get another quick one. It's a very random one. There's a juror when the prosecution's picking the jury, and this wee woman, he asks her, he says, what's your thoughts on the death penalty? Oh, well, I think it's got to be proven beyond a reasonable doubt and all that. And then he asks, what about two boys that come from out of town and get and shoot a store clerk? She goes, fry them. She'll do.
fucking nuts. It's funny, man. See the fact that comes out of her mouth and she's like this, supposed to be this wee sweet old woman. It's fucking tremendous.
Mhm.
Oh, one of my favourite lines, mate. It's back to the prison where it's Stan and Vinny. And obviously he thinks he's there to bum him, right? He's there to jag him. And he just goes like that to him. It's either me or them. You're getting fucked one way or another.
And he laughs at the end, doesn't he? Fucking hell.
Like, just you? And he's like, well, I didn't come down here to get jerked off. He's like, I don't want to do this.
Oh, that whole back and forth is so good. As we said earlier, it gives the guard money, right? And then when he gets into the cell, he goes, you stand, aye. And he turns and he goes, look at that little guy. I think we'll just let him sleep now. Why don't me and you just get right down to it? Like, fucking brilliant.
It's so good. It's so the misunderstanding thing is fucking it's so well done in this, man. But see with that, I was in fucking knots, man. Because it just kept getting worse. You just got like the wee guy just when they say the right thing, take his out. Yeah, know what I mean?
Aye. See, there used to be a thing. It's not so prominent now, right? But there used to be a thing on the internet, fucking 15, 20 years ago, where a guy would do prank calls and he would use actors' scenes as the back and forth with the caller. And a lot of Vinny's dialogue in this is used in that, especially I think I'll have my money back in the pool hall. You know what I mean? But this as well, you're getting fucked one way or other. It's fucking tremendous, man.
I wrote another one down, and it's obviously from Mona Lisa, and it's a big one, but you had to write it all down.
Mm-hmm.
And it's when Vinny's going to go hunting with a lawyer. She's like, imagine you're a deer, you're prancing along, you get thirsty, you spot a little brook, you put your little deer lips down to the cool, clear water, bam, a fucking bullet rips part of your head. Your bullets are lying on the ground in little bloody pieces. Now, I ask you, would you give a fuck what kind of pants the son of a bitch that shot you was wearing? But I've butchered it there, right? You need to, again, you need to watch it the way she does it because she gets hysterical about it. And the accent she does it in, it's amazing.
As I say, see their chemistry, by the way. It's great. You can believe their boyfriend and girlfriend because you could look at the two of them and think, fucking, she's a stunner and he's a wee fucking wise guy. But you can tell why she's attracted to him because he's charismatic, he's funny, he's an old Glasgow word we used to use quite a lot is gallus. You know what I mean? He's a gallus wee bastard.
Aye. But there was another one, and it's when they're first out at the cabin and Vinny's trying to do the case and all that, and she goes off in a rant about her biological clock ticking and all this stuff, and then in response, he goes in a rant. He's in, like, I'm trying to get these boys up. Okay, let's fucking talk about it. Let's talk about it. And she just goes, maybe it was a bad time to bring it up.
Aye, it's great because see when Vinny's ending his argument, he's like a wee boy, and he goes, stops his feet, looks up, as if I'm so disappointed in you. It's fucking great.
Oh, mate, it's fucking spectacular. Like you say, man, the dialogue's a lot of there's big ones, but it's funny, man. It's just probably acted and delivered. It's superb.
See when they arrive in town, I know, and Vinny just looks up at her while he's checking the tyres, looks up at her and goes like that. She goes, what? Nothing. You stick out like a sore thumb around here. Me? What about you? I fit in better than you. At least I'm wearing cowboy boots. Oh yeah, you blend. Great, man.
Mad attitude, man. Another one for Vinny. When the prosecution's up getting his opening gambit, to the jury and all that, and fucking he fell asleep. And he goes, defense, time for your opening statement. And he's just like, everything that guy just said is bullshit.
Aye. Objection, Your Honor. Aye, that's
Aye.
great, mate. I like it when Bill's on the phone. They've been arrested. They've just realised what they've been arrested for, and Bill's on the phone to his ma. Hey, ma, but they think they're trying to set us up like a patsy, ma. You know how corrupt it is down here. They all know each other. Then Stan says, the clan's here. They're inbred. They sleep with their sisters. And every cut the police station turns around to them. He goes, some of them do.
Oh, mate. Oh, funny, man. A last one for me because it's just hilarious. And it's the two youths, but it's so good, man. And it's because of the judge. You know, he's just, a what? Youths? It's the two youths. He's like, what's a youth? Oh, sorry. The two youths. And again, this is the judge's face. It's fucking.
That's what I said. Youths.
You fucking mad barbarian. Know what I mean?
That bit I was talking about when Vinny's just pissed off and the judge says, I don't like your attitude. And Vinny says, so what else is new? I'm holding you in contempt of court. Now there's a fucking surprise. What did you say? What did you say? What? What did I say? What? It's fucking great.
It's superb.
But I'm going to leave it there for the dialogue because I don't like I do it justice anyway, to be honest with you. It's too good.
That's why that's why I left it the ones I done, because I was fucking writing down full conversations at one point. Flat. No. There was a sequel to this was considered in 2002 or 2004.
Jesus.
Pesci wanted to do it. Marissa told him they didn't want to do it. But then she changed her mind, and they just think too much time has passed now that the fans are not there anymore, sort of thing. So, well, it could have been, but hey ho. But
that sits all right with me because you don't miss what you've not had, do you? But as in a standalone film, and this runs for 2 hours. This movie, I was surprised at that. Disney, again, we say it a lot when we watch good films. You don't realise the time because you're enjoying it that much. And this is definitely in that bracket. And like we keep saying as well, there's no fillers, there's no dead space, there's no fucking lulls and proceedings. It's perfectly paced, isn't it?
Yep. And something else that blew my mind, and I'm going to need to go and find it now. Joe Pesci released an album as Vinny. So
a music album?
Aye. So out there somewhere there's an album of Joe Pesci singing like Vinny.
Well, it can't be called My Cousin Vinny anyway, because I was looking for the soundtrack on Spotify just before you come on.
Aye. It's
non-existent. But there's a band out there called My Cousin Vinny, and they're from Holland.
Aye. Aye. I mean, you can get some of the songs on YouTube, but I need to see if I can find them elsewhere. Because he made an album as Vinny. So.
Oh, that's a deep dive in it. Definitely.
He's fucking.
Because the score in this
what I found interesting. The scenes in the prison were actually filmed in a real prison in Georgia, Gainesville, and the prison guards were actually real guards. They weren't the actors. So,
I wonder if he got to keep the fucking money Vinny gave him and let him into cell. That'd be good. That.
Aye. He took it without fucking thinking about it, but so it means that must happen regular.
I'd fucking take it, I tell you.
Aye. But aye. Anything else you would like to add about My Cousin Vinny?
I would just like to add that if you haven't watched this, as we say every fucking podcast, please get it watched. It's great. There's nobody I know that's seen this. It doesn't say, yeah, that's all right. Nobody says that. They say, oh, that's a brilliant film. That's a great film. And it is.
Yep.
So much so that it's an 8 out of 10 for me. What about yourself?
Aye, I echo exactly what you say, mate. And it's on Disney Plus, so if you've got Disney Plus, you've no excuse. It's there. So, but aye, it's an 8 for me as well. It's like I says to you at the beginning, I was kind of anxious, thinking it was the comedy wasn't going to be as good as I remembered it, but it was smashing, proper laugh out loud moments, as you can tell, and I'll probably watch it again today at some point. Know what I mean? That's usually what happens. See, once we do a podcast on the film, I end up going back and watching the film again. And you'll sit and you'll go, oh, you bastard, I should have said that.
Aye. There it is, because there's so much in it. We couldn't possibly do it without doing our old format, rundown, scene by scene. This would have took another 2 hours probably for us to discuss it.
Aye. Millennia.
Exactly. Just give a wee quick shout out to the Facebook group page, which is now bumped up to 519 people. Thank you very, very much for everybody that's continuing to deliver their input and their content and let us know every week what they've been watching and stuff like that. YouTube has been up again, which is good, to 342. So that's smashing. And we'll be back on, as we sit here recording this on the Thursday, we'll be back on Friday morning from 7 a.m. So you get up, you can listen to us with your cornflakes or your morning pump. I don't know what you do in the morning. You know what I mean?
Your morning pump.
If you're lucky enough to be in that kind of relationship, you know what I mean?
In fact, see, you're having a morning pump and you're calling your morning pump, you're very lucky because it means you're having another pump later. So you need to differentiate it for a different part of the day.
No, well, that could be true, but it could also be true in the fact that you're getting it, or the other person's getting it out the road, so it's just have to do it fucking later in the day. Or you could just be one of these lucky, unheard of bastards that gets it whenever he wants. But I don't know where that came from. That was my fault again. I'm sorry about that, but morning pumps and the like. But my cousin.
He's right on my case about a morning pump. It's unbecoming.
Aye, fucking still doesn't give me one, that Chris bastard. I need to settle for a bowl of fruit and fibre on a gay man's couch. That's the truth. That's the truth.
But again, all the thanks again to Gwynne for the title music and all that. Get a new tune out on the Spotify. Go there and get that listened to. I mean, I'm saying to go out and get that listened to. Like, you need to go and buy it in HMV. You can literally fucking go on your phone and listen to it. You know what I mean? And you might enjoy it, you might not enjoy it, but it's there. Go and listen to it. I enjoyed it.
Aye.
So, again, thanks to Native Origins. It's coming. Believe us, it's coming. You know what I mean? Like the iceberg in Titanic, it's coming. So,
Native Origins, right ahead. Fortistan.
Shout out to Seismic again. I need to see what they're doing because they usually pique my interest. I mean, but I'm guessing they've took a wee holiday since Lord Man there was in the land of Gabagool. So, but
I think they've caveated that with doing a Seismic Soccer couple of filler episodes. So, if you like to listen to the boys talking about soccer ball, you can go into that as well.
Aye. But it is time. It has come. Just like that iceberg in Titanic. It's going to smash right into our sides. We're all going to die. It's time for movie bingo.
Move bingo, move bingo, move bingo, yeah. Right, so I'm picking for your list then, eh?
Yes, because we done again. There you go, James for Seismic. We done Big Trouble Little China.
Seems like ages ago, man.
I know, mate. It's like 2 weeks ago or something like that. Maybe 3 weeks ago, man. It's almost like we didn't do something for 2 weeks, man.
3 weeks. Doesn't stop us having to pay our fucking fees, but you know what I mean?
Aye.
Bastard.
Aye.
Right.
So you fire away there, son.
Right. This shouldn't be hard, Craig. A fucking number. 25. Bang in the middle.
Oh, you've picked 25.
26.
Oh! And we're going to the land of Mr. Christian Bale and his psychotic episodes with American Psycho.
American Psycho.
So there you go. There's another belter.
Good. I watched that not long ago. So I did. So I'm looking forward to watching that again. That's a
I have to
smashing
return
film.
some videotapes.
That's Oh well.
Oh, it's a belter, that film again. Any fucking danger of repeating ourselves. You've not seen it, you need to watch it. It's fucking superb. And I'm actually, did he win an Oscar for that?
Very well could have, mate. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Offhand, but I'm sure we'll be able to tell the people next week.
Well, you'll need to wait and find out next week. People just like, fuck you. Right onto the Google. Aye, what? Get up, you.
Aye, so looking forward to that, mate. That's good. And then it'll be another fan film the week after as well.
There you go. But so next week, people, American Psycho, and this week's was My Cousin Vinny, a 1992 delight, an ocular delight.
Aye.
Again, it's on Disney Plus. If you want to watch it, I was going to say, you can get it in any of your good Blockbuster stores, but unfortunately, that is no longer the case.
Aye.
But
there's a guy in TikTok that's still got a video shop somewhere down in England. Apparently, he does very well.
He's fighting his corner.
Fair play to him. He's doing very well. It's actual VHSs and DVDs that he lets out and all that. So, good for him.
Good man.
Remember, rewind your tapes. Rewind your tapes before you take them back, bastards. It's 50 pence fine if you don't.
Be kind and rewind. But that's enough for me, people. And I'll just say, enjoy your weekend when it comes. Don't do anything mental, unless it's safely being mental. Know what I mean? Just make sure there's no cameras when you do it, because you will end up on the internet, and I will watch it and possibly like it.
And share it.
Share it amongst my peeps. But until next time, people. Cheers for listening, liking, sharing, loving, caring, listening, everything. Cheers. I'll talk to you next time.
And for me, if you're going to do one thing this weekend, please don't become a GIF. All right? See you later.
See you, bye.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.